What's up, guys? It's John with National Sports Entertainment. And I went into all the college games a few days ago, and I almost completely forgot about Colorado, to be honest. It's probably because they haven't spent every waking minute talking about Dion. But I saw the spread and immediately thought it was fishy. I still do. So this play particularly for me is one where at first I was actually just gonna go with Arizona State. I thought Colorado can lose a game against a non-elite team, it'll be fine. But then the reason I decided I liked Colorado is they're 0-2 in the Pac-12. And at first I was just thinking, well, I doubt they're going to start them 0-3 in the conference. Their only 3 wins being not in the conference. But then I thought, which I liked even more, they would go to 1-2 if they didn't lose. So I just don't think they would start them 0-3 anyway. But the fact that they'd have Dion's number in the Pac-12, essentially, again, an inverse of it, I do believe that Colorado is going to win this game. Now, to me, this has all the makings. It is basically screaming to us. I mean, it probably wouldn't hurt to pick Colorado to win by 1-3. You know how you could pick specific margins, just because it seems so obvious. They could lose, sure. Like I said, it's not going to make Dion look terrible. If he loses, then over the next few weeks, he's 5-5, 5-6. People are still going to consider that a huge success. So I think they might be duping the public, but I think they might just be duping the public as far as the spread, because you're going to have a lot of people get hooked and not wanting to pay the juice. So personally, Colorado, Arizona State, I like the Colorado money line. Now, for me, this is a leg 2. You can combine it with almost anything to get it down to even odds. Anything that's like a 10-point spread even. I remember I looked, Ole Miss basically puts it at even odds. You could take Michigan, you won't get exactly even odds. But for me, Ole Miss is the smart play. Just Ole Miss and Colorado. Units will be on this. I thought about making it a leg 3, but we only have like one sequence that has an open leg 3. And there is that small chance, I think, that they might. Very weird line. 3.5. By almost every metric or theory, Colorado should be a favorite, except the fact they're on the road. Because they've beaten better teams. They have a better record. They have more talent. They're better statistically. And they've both just played the same team in USC and Colorado. Even though they lost worse because of the way their game played out, they actually technically had a closer game, only losing by a touchdown. Whereas people said Arizona State gave USC some trouble, and they lost by like 14. So by almost every single metric, the Boulders are better, which has me a little concerned. But again, they do this all the time where they just clip the spread. So nothing crazy. Like I said, it's not out till 6. And Ole Miss is 7:30. So at least people have ample time. I'm glad that Colorado wasn't a noon game, and I'd be rushing this out for noon. But yeah, just pretty simple. I like Colorado, and if you don't want to go with Ole Miss, that's fine. But basically, just something to get it to even odds. If you don't mind paying the extra juice, you're going to be paying, for leg 2 for 2 units. Obviously, it'd be closer to like 2.3. So I personally think that the value is just taking a team very, very unlikely to lose. Not that it can't happen. Even if you threw a team like Florida State in there, you'd get it pretty darn close, probably 92% of the way there, something along those lines. Ole Miss, like I said, made it exactly even when I checked. So again, it's up to you. The official play that I like is Colorado wins and Ole Miss wins in a 2-team parlay for 2 units. And later tonight, I'll be doing a recap and all of our football picks, at least for the day games tomorrow. I covered the Jags already because it's a little earlier, and I thought the line might move, and I thought we were getting a good bit of points. So I wanted to take that while before it changed, just like Texas did. Texas changed from 5.5 to 4. So I didn't want that to happen on the Jags game. So hopefully, we got a good line there. But yeah, I'll be going into all that tomorrow or later today, most likely. But I wanted to get the Colorado pick out. We're going to be playing that each week, of course. And, again, the Commanders lost. So that Arizona State line has me a little hesitant. But at the same time, I think they're just going to make it a close game, field goal victory. If they do lose, then they're just going to lose until Hunter comes back, which is fine. And they might be throwing people off by having them lose a game like this, but win a game against, say, UCLA. I don't know if they play UCLA. I think they do. But a team that's a little better. Maybe Oregon State. So just trying to throw people off, have them win games they shouldn't, lose games. So normally I would look at the line and immediately take Arizona State. But because of the fact that they're on a 2-game losing streak, I think they're going to want to show, okay, Deion, they're resilient. They just got pounded twice in a row, but they came back. And the fact that they'll move to 1-2 in the Pac-12. We've been seeing that number all year, that 21 with Deion, so I can't fade the 21. So I'm definitely going to be playing that. So, yep, one last time, Colorado, Ole Miss. I think it's a very safe parlay. And I think we have a really good day with our metric picks. If you didn't see it, it's my last video, I think, or 2 videos ago. It's 2 videos ago. All my college picks. And not very long. It just basically covers 10 teams and why I like them all. So take care, everybody, and happy earnings.